Hi everyone, welcome to today's practice. So today we'll be flowing, quite literally flowing. We'll be working with very fluid movements, focusing a lot on our spine, so kind of finding wave-like motions with our spine and really unlocking any tension or any kind of blockages we may have in our spine. So I really invite you to notice what you feel today with these movements and come back to this practice as often as you can or as you like, and notice how the movement feel differently each time and how maybe your movement might change, might improve. So we're actually going to start in a standing position today. You don't need anything for this practice, just yourself and your mat. But if you're used to working with props, feel free to grab anything that you might like to practice with. So standing up on your feet, don't worry too much about alignment for now. Just find a comfortable, stable position here standing up. So let's actually keep our knees quite soft. And then start to close your eyes. And then just notice how you're standing on your feet. Really finding your center. And then noticing how you might be holding yourself, noticing your posture. Can you try to maybe slightly shift or adjust your posture to allow the breath to flow a little bit more freely around the body? So maybe finding that nice alignment of head over heart and heart over pelvis. Noticing any tendencies in the bodies. Maybe you have a tendency to bring the shoulders forward and kind of round into the upper back. See if you can bring your shoulder blades together and find this natural opening of the chest. Maybe you have a tendency to arch your lower back. Maybe try to lengthen your sacrum down towards the ground to find a bit more space. So it's really about noticing the body and then making any shift to try and create space, to try and create this fluid sensation. Starting to connect with the rhythm of your breath. And then let's start adding movement to that. Inhale the arms all the way up. And then exhale, palms towards the ground, bring your arms back down. Again, inhale, energy goes up. Exhale, energy goes back down towards the earth. Let's take one more inhale. And exhale. Slowly start to open your eyes. And we're going to start with neck rolls here. So dropping your right ear towards your right shoulder, rolling your head forward and all the way around. So not going too far back with your head to not go too deep into your cervical spine. if you're feeling, of course, any tension, feel free to not go back at all. Just go from side to side. And then I invite you to close your eyes, and then maybe starting to take the movement in other parts of the body. So allowing maybe the shoulders to join the movement, maybe the ribs, the hips. Feel free to make the movement as small or as big as you need it to be today. And then wherever you are, start to change direction, going the other way. So the reason why I invited you to close your eyes is to really trust your body, trust your sensations, but you might feel a bit nauseous doing these circles with your eyes closed, so feel free to open them if need be. And slowly again, starting to make the movements smaller and smaller, slowly coming back towards the center. All right, good. So let's meet at the front of the mat. So this time, try to have your feet underneath you, underneath your hips. Let's inhale the arms all the way up. And then exhale as we float the hands down. Soften your knees as you fold. Inhale, slide your hands up on your shins, look forward, extend your spine. And exhale, drop everything down, forward fold. Again, inhale, lift up. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift up, halfway. Exhale, everything down. Make sure your knees stay soft. And then you can grab onto your elbows here, allowing just for a moment to feel the upper body, the spine, the neck and the head to feel heavy and relaxed. Taking your body where it wants to go. So if that means staying still, then do that. If that means finding a bit of movement, then do whatever you need to do. And then dropping the hands back down to the ground. Bend your knees as much as you need to have your fingertips touching the ground. Place your left hand under your face in the center. Inhale, open your right arm up as you bend your left knee and straighten your right leg. Big inhale here, shine your heart up, twist. Exhale, lower down and change sides. Right hand down, bend your right knee as you open your left arm up. Twist open, big inhale. Exhale again, let's change sides. Inhale as you open. Exhale down. Inhale, open. Exhale everything down. Good. Bend your knees, place your hands on your mat and step back into downward facing dog. So hips are nice and high. And again, here, find any movement. Maybe bending one knee at a time. Maybe shifting the hips from side to side, whatever feels good. Doesn't have to look like anything I'm doing. Make sure that your neck is relaxed.
And maybe eventually you want to find stillness in your down dog, taking a moment to breathe into this position. Take a big inhale together, and then exhale, bend your knees, bring your knees towards the ground, hover the knees just over the mat. Breathe here for a moment. So you're kind of in a table position, but you're just keeping the knees over the ground. Breathe, start to connect to your center. Press into your palms, press into your fingertips. Big inhale. And exhale, release the knees down to the ground. Bring your feet together and the knees slightly wide open. Sit back onto your heels and come into your child's pose here. So relax the forehead down on the ground for a moment. Feel into your hips. Feel into whatever you can feel into the body right now. So we all have different bodies, we all have different sensations, different feelings in certain poses. And then you can start to make your child's pose a bit more active by coming on the fingertips and trying to reach forward with your hands. So you'll start to stretch your side body, your spine, keeping the hips grounded on the heels. And then you can slowly start to come back up, walking the hands back towards the knees. You can bring the knees slightly more together. You're going to place your right hand behind you, open your left arm up, shine your heart up. Big inhale here. And then exhale as you round your spine forward and move all the way back to the other side. Inhale, left side, right arm up. Exhale, rounding the spine forward, going to the other side. If you want to add on, you can lift your hips up as you move back. Big inhale here. Exhale. Forward, round your spine. Inhale again, lift up. Go at your own pace. Follow your breath. Follow your own natural flow. Really keeping in mind the sensations of fluidity in these movements, whatever that means to you. Let's take one more on each side. And then slowly come back to center. Maybe take a moment with your eyes closed, just noticing the energy starting to awaken. And then coming back into a child's pose, planting your hands down, palms and fingertips into the ground. Start to lift your hips and then come forward, rounding into the spine as you come forward. Take an inhale. And then exhale, arch your spine, shine your heart forward, and bring your hips back onto your heels. So finding this wave-like motion in your spine, we inhale, we round, tucking the chin. And we exhale, shine the heart forward, arch your spine, move back. Let's take 2 more. This time rounding the spine forward, inhale, tuck your toes under, and then again from your hips lifting up, downward facing dog, exhale. Big breath in, big breath out through the nose. This time let's do the same, but with the knees lifted off the ground. So from your down dog, inhale, press into your hands, round your spine, tuck your chin, come forward into a plank. And then exhale, activate your legs, activate your glutes, drop your hips towards the ground, start to open the chest forward into a variation of an upward facing dog. Again, inhale here, open up. And then exhale, bend your knees from the hips, push back into downward facing dog. Let's do one more like this. Round your spine forward, tuck your chin, inhale. Exhale, activate your legs, activate your glutes, drop the hips down, open the heart forward. Let's take an inhale here. And then exhale, this time drop the knees down to the ground, bend your elbows, lower all the way down to the ground. 3 baby cobras, make sure that your legs are active, top of the feet pushing into the ground. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra pose, shoulders away from the ears, elbows to the side body. Exhale, lower down. Nice, this time let's open the hands wide on the outside of the mat. Come on your fingertips, elbows up. Inhale, open up. Again, activate your legs and your glutes. And then exhale, drop the left shoulder, to the center, look towards the right. Inhale, wave it up. Exhale, right shoulder down. Inhale again, one more time on each side. Coming all the way back up, big inhale. And exhale, drop everything down. Place your hands under your shoulders, tuck your toes under. Find the strength in your legs. Push the heels back. Activate your glutes, activate your core. Push into the hands all the way up, back into plank position and back into downward facing dog. Big inhale through the nose. Big exhale out of the mouth. Let's inhale the right leg all the way up. Bend your knee and open your hip. So you're lifting the knee up towards the sky. Breathe here for a moment. Continue to press your left heel down towards the ground. Big inhale here. And then exhale, bring your knee towards your chest, round into your spine. Place your foot down halfway onto your mat. So you're not bringing the foot between the hands, but just really on the halfway point on your mat. And then start to open your toes towards the right side of the mat, all 10 toes. And then drop the hips down towards the ground. Extend your right arm towards the back of the mat. Take an inhale here. And then exhale, lift your hips up. Extend your right arm above your head. Inhale, lower down, look towards the back of the mat. Exhale, lift the hips high, keep the chest open, look under your right arm. Inhale, one more time. Exhale, find the strength in your left arm, stay here, breathe. Continue to press your hips high, reach your right fingertips forward. Let's take a big inhale here together, and then exhale, drop both hands down towards the ground, come back onto your toes, and then lift again your right knee towards your chest. Big inhale. And then exhale, place your knee down on the ground just behind your right wrist, coming into pigeon pose. So trying to extend your left leg back as much as you can, so you're lowering the hips towards the ground, but keep hugging the inner thighs towards the center, so you're still feeling supported in this pose. And then coming onto your fingertips again, let's inhale, shoulders back, shine your heart forward and up. Exhale, bend your elbows, wave it down. Inhale again, wave it up. Exhale, back down. One more time, inhale. And exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale, place your hands back down on the ground, tuck your left toes under. Again, push into the ground. Lift your right knee towards your chest and come back into a three-leg dog. So again, you're bending your knee and you're opening your hip, so the same way we started. Take a big inhale here, and then exhale, stay in this position, or if you want, start to flip your dog, placing the right foot behind you on the ground, coming onto your left foot, opening your heart up, hips up towards the sky. Gather your core as you move into a plank position from here. Slowly start to shift the gaze towards the mat. Come back into plank. Big inhale here. Exhale again. Activate your legs, activate your bum as you lower the hips down towards the ground into upward facing dog. Open your heart forward. Big inhale. Exhale, knees down. Move back into child's pose. Take a moment here. Start to press your hands down into the ground. Again, inhale, round your spine, come forward into a table position. Exhale, tuck your toes under, lift your knees off the ground, downward facing dog. Big inhale. Big exhale. This time, inhale, lift your left leg up towards the sky, bend your knee, open your hip. Exhale here, breathe. Try to reach your knee higher towards the sky, but reaching your right heel towards the ground. Big inhale. And exhale, bring your knee towards your chest. Round into your upper back. Press your hands down into the ground. And then place the foot down just halfway on your mat. Start to shift your toes towards the left this time, all 10 toes. And then drop your hips down towards the ground. Open your left arm towards the back of the mat. Big inhale here. And then exhale, press into your feet, press into your right hand. Lift your hips up and extend your left arm above your head. Again, inhale, lower the hips down. Exhale, press into the ground, lift up. Inhale, lower down, one more time. Exhale, lift up, stay here this time. Really try to press into the feet and at the same time try to find this opening in the chest. Big inhale together. Exhale, drop the hands down towards the ground, coming back onto your toes. Lift your left knee towards your chest into a turbo plank, pressing the hands into the ground, rounding into the upper spine. Big inhale, and then exhale. Left knee behind the left wrist, slide down into your pigeon pose. So you're sliding the right leg back as much as you can, but keeping the inner thighs pulling towards the center. Come on your fingertips, big inhale, open up. Exhale, bend the elbows, wave it down. Inhale, wave it up. Exhale, moving down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, wave it up. And exhale, hands back down on the ground. Tuck your right toes under. Lift your left knee towards your chest. Again, press into your hands. And then let's move all the way back into three-leg dog. Bending your knee again, opening your hip just the way we started. Big inhale here together. Exhale, stay in this position, or if you want, start to shift into your flip dog, placing the left foot behind you, opening the hips and the heart up towards the sky. Breathe. Inhale, start to gather your core, placing the hands back down on the ground into plank position. Again, inhale in your plank. Exhale, activate your legs, your bum. Lower everything down to the ground. Open your chest forward. Inhale here. Exhale, knees to the ground. Untuck your toes, push back into child's pose. This time you can slide your hands back behind you, forehead on the ground. Slowly coming back up, sitting on your knees for a moment with your palms facing up. Notice your breath. So I invite you to end your practice in whatever way you wish to end it. Whether you want to stay here in a seated meditation, noticing the breath. Maybe take it down into a shavasana. Whatever you do, please take a few minutes to just ground after this practice. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I'll see you next time.